Welcome to another live stream on custom screen printing. My name is Wayne. I'm the host of the Saturday night live stream. I'm doing something different tonight to my channel, so stay tuned. I don't like the way YouTube is running their monetized program. I'll explain to you in a minute what I mean. I'm gonna put this in this. Hold on for a minute. I'm putting my stuff in my content in my channel. Oops. Okay. Okay, got that. Fixing this, put the logo on here. All right. Nobody's in here tonight again, huh? This is gonna go on every time, huh? Are you kidding me? Nobody's in here again? Are you kidding me? We'll see what comes in here tonight. I hope some people come in here. I'm not gonna waste my time on here doing the live stream if someone's gonna show up here. I mean, really? It's true. Jesus. Are you kidding me? Right? Well, I'll explain to everybody that comes in here what I did and why I'm doing it. Okay? I don't know the rules of YouTube, okay? But I don't understand the rules of YouTube. And unfortunately, when everybody comes in here, I explain my actions and tell you why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. And I'll explain it. Okay? Wait for everyone to come in. Ouch. So I hope everyone comes in tonight and joins me on my live stream. I know I've been on in a few minutes, so I'm still going to wait everybody to show up here. And if some people keep knocking off my channel, I think that we'll see what happens who shows up here. I'm going to wait a while. People usually do come in here and show up here for my streams. And I know that people are kind of, my plug's are, my plug is over here. Okay. Where is it? But the whole problem about being a YouTube, YouTube is um, it's just like being over another platform that no one's talking, no one's coming in yet. So we'll wait and see how long people comes in here on Saturday. Last time I shut my stream down because no one was coming in, and it looks like tonight's going to be the same way. So if it is, then I won't be on here tonight because it's Saturday, and I know Saturday people like to be lazy on Saturday, but well, wait. Who came in? Who's this? Hey, Daybreak 70. Hey, Mario Walker, how you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. I know it's kind of slow tonight, but I guess it's a weekend. But I'm waiting for everyone to show up here. I changed my national anthem thing for a reason because I did not. I don't know. I have a reason for it, but fine. I still use the national anthem, but different one. Um, I just don't understand what YouTube was up to and everything. So I'm taking out that national anthem out of my thing. I'm using the original one. What's going on there, Maria Walker? What's up? What's up today? Uh, oh, phew. I do wear a cowboy. It's over in the top over there, sitting up on the barrel. Ugh. waiting for people to come in. Well, people to come in. If we, I just don't understand the YouTube way of making revenue on YouTube. I understand what I'm doing and what they're doing, but but I am kind of wondering what they're up to. Got one or two in the stream tonight. Very little crowd coming in tonight. And last night when I was on live stream, no one came in. I shut it down because no one was coming in. So if this is continuing to happen, I'm gonna definitely wonder what's going on. You know. But anyway, I hope that more people come in here tonight. And well, I don't talk about work on Saturday or Sunday. Um, I'm going to have random chats on here. So how's your channel going there, Maria Walker? You still here? I hope more people come in here tonight to join me on the stream here. And let me tell you something right now. It's impossible to get to everybody's channels, and fortunately, oh, I didn't know that. Sorry, I didn't know that. Apologize for that. I didn't know that. Sorry. So being monetized on YouTube isn't the what do you call it? Isn't a big deal. Isn't a big deal because I'm learning the ins and outs of it. Sure, I'll give you the link. Ins and outs of it. The link. I mean, being monetized is not a big deal. There's the link. Because YouTube is kind of sneaky. You know what I mean? Oh boy. Get some staples, fix these drawers. The link's in there, Walk. It's right in there. It's like stream's kind of slow tonight. Okay. Device not connected. when your camera gets connected, then you can come up. No, here we go.
Let's see.
There you go.
I can't even see myself. It's so dark. How you doing?
All right.
I got a lamp right here, but I guess it's the only light it gives. But yeah,
Well, if
I'm
you
just
built
sitting
one of
here.
that, let me show you something. I built something on around my computer. You know how they have those lights for a cell phone? You see
Hold
that
on, I
light?
gotta. I can't see you.
See the light I'm using?
I can't see you right now.
The light above my monitor. That's a cell phone light, and it runs off the tower of the computer. And I made that for a light above my monitor, and I'll have to use the overhead light in my house. That's how you get away with it. You have to see if you had to build things like I do. I'm a DIY expert, and I make things out of things that normally isn't for a computer. And the other day I picked up another lamp, and it was a big mistake taking that home because I found it was a massage lamp or something for meditation, and it
Mm.
drew off 100 degrees temperature. So I ripped it apart and pulled it apart. I was trying to make it out of a regular lamp, but the stupid company won't give me another bulb that will fit it that won't heat up the room, so it stays dead till later on.
Mm. How do I
That's
fix my camera where I can see you? Because
why
I
you have
think
to
I'm
have
over
a light.
here in the chat or something.
You have to have a light behind you. Like if you have a desk lamp, do you have one of those?
This is what it is. It's like one of these, but it's not giving out no light.
That's better.
So
You know,
I'm not close enough. I'm trying to figure how I can see you though, because let me see. I don't want to touch the wrong thing. 'Cause I see your name, but I don't see you. It might be
if I,
my data.
it might be this too. Might be this too. Okay.
Because if I hit leave, um, that's gonna
So
take me out, isn't it?
yeah, don't do that. Look in the settings. See the cogs underneath the settings.
Let me go to more settings. It say camera and audio. That's the only thing.
Uh, audio camera.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna hit it real quick and see if it change.
that's different. Disable on and disable viewing portrait. I never seen that before. It's something new.
Camera 2 1 facing front. Mirror
Yeah,
my camera. What does mirror my camera mean?
I can see you. You may be a little dark, but I can see you a little bit. But it doesn't make any difference anyway. Just
Yeah.
paint
I'm
yourself.
just
It's
trying
like,
to learn. Trying to
oh, I
learn because
know.
I don't.
What kind of camera do you have?
I got the I'm just my phone. The
Oh,
modem.
your phone. Oh, you're using the phone to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
does well. If the only way you're gonna see me is if you have a good lighting in your room, I can use a phone and do the same thing. The phone is not the perfect thing to use for. You could use it, but it doesn't give a good light off. The light in your room is the one that brings you in, not your phone.
Mm.
That's it. But you don't have to worry about that. I can hear you. That's the main idea. You know, you don't have to worry about that. So,
I know.
so
Last time I could see you,
Doctor, that guy there, what's his name? That guy there.
Doctor Sound, Doctor Allen.
Yeah, he had a open heart surgery, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That was
awful.
like sometime last year when
Wow.
we went on pause. But he's doing good as far as I
That's,
know.
yeah, his wife's a good poet, huh? She writes good poetry.
Mhm. Yep. She's really good. Me
Talented
and her,
family.
we kind of write similar, but she's really like awesome. I feel like I'm awesome too, but she is I can learn, from her. 'Cause she's just,
So you write some of your own stuff too, right?
yeah. I usually do it on Sunday night because he does the writing prompt where
Oh,
he'll
okay.
give the writing prompt and then the music will play and then people write and then they can either join the live or they can just put it in the chat and he'll read it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I write my own songs, but I don't let anyone hear them because I don't want anybody stealing the material. Because people will steal your stuff if they hear it. They'll steal it, try to copy it. Because when you're a guy that likes to play a guitar and make up your own music, I can go along and make up on a bunch of songs with my guitar and stuff, but
Hmm.
I don't make that a habit because I just if I turn the guitar on and play it, I'm just strumming chords. I'm not playing any of my own songs. Or I can make up a song that I wouldn't care about, but otherwise, if I write something, I don't want to play it on here because somebody try to steal the material. And you don't want that to happen. If you want to keep your stuff private, be careful what you don't put your best stuff on the online because people will steal it. And take
Yeah, I'm
credit
not
for it.
I'm not a musician at all. I'm like into comedy and photography and music, but I love listening to music, but I don't play music. But I'll be practicing. I got this keyboard I'll be practicing on. Just like rubbing my hands across it,
Oh, okay.
making a pretty sound. So that's
I was
about all
playing
I can do.
guitars for like 30 years now, since '84, so '81, no '83, and it was just something I wanted to learn how to play. I got three of them. I got one full electric guitar, one acoustic and electric, and a complete acoustic guitar. So I'm gonna put a pickup on it. They can play it
Yeah,
like electric. I'm gonna put one on there too, so they'll all be electrified. But
my daughter had a guitar when she lived with me, and so
yeah,
I would pick it up and I start playing it, and it was making a really beautiful sound because I was like the way I was doing my fingers, it was like making it seem like I could play.
yeah,
Because I was like kind of like beating on it too, like I wasn't just like doing it. I started kind of beating on it a little bit,
mm,
and it was making a beautiful sound. But she moved, took the guitar, and then I'm like, "You still got the guitar?" And she's like, "No." So I kind of want another one because I feel like it was good. The string, the strings and the sound and stuff, and it's
mhm,
real mellow. You can play any sound
mhm.
because the keyboard so much. Um, I can't play it as far as like hitting the white keys. I can play it off the black keys, but I can't play off the white keys.
Right,
So
right.
it's weird. But he does a lot. He's a professional uh keyboard or piano player. He can make a lot of good sounds also off with his.
Is that you mean?
Mhm. Yep. It's soothing, like soothing melodies. You know. so soothing. I can go to sleep like listening to that. It
I
is.
usually play hymns, but I don't want to play anything on here because the way they do things on YouTube, like I don't like what they're doing. But YouTube, you can kiss the ball of my foot as I put you in your backside. I have all kinds of gifts. I have plenty of gifts I don't tell many people about, and
Yeah.
I got so many stuff that's going on with me these days. It's incredible, totally incredible. I preach the word of God on the worship channel and my other channel on the other side of YouTube, and I got other gifts that I don't tell many people about. 'Cause I tell everybody about it, they're gonna be after me, bugging me. If they hear I have that gift, they say, "Oh, can you do this and do that?" I don't want to tell anybody about that. The gifts I have, the other ones. I have that gift running all the time. That other one, and it's a real pain in the neck. I mean, the other day I was I oh, she left. Oh, here she is. Yeah, you got the light going. How'd you do that?
I don't know what happened. I didn't change the light.
All right, now here's the story of me now, right? Way back in, I think it was 2019, I had this guy harassing me. Okay. He was harassed, 19-year-old kid harassing me, calling me up and saying things to me on my cell phone. All right. He was bothering me, constantly bothering me. So I changed my number. And then when I found out later this year died in a car crash, he got killed. He had a T in a
Mm.
pole. Weird. So now here's the thing. He died in a car crash, 19 years old. And I was like saying, what? And that's why it don't bother me anymore. He's not around to bother me. So I'm saying to myself, what is with that? It gave me the creeps. And I felt sorry for the parents, because his father was upset losing his son. Of course, you have to, I understand his pain and everything. All right. But I couldn't understand. I never knew this kid. I never met him. I never knew him. I never even met that kid face to face or nothing. And he puts things online saying I scare kids. And I don't even understand what he put that on there for. I never knew that kid and the likes of him. What's the matter with that kid? I said, why is he bothering me? I never knew him. I never ran in with him. I don't really understand the whole thing. It's stupid. But he isn't around to do it anymore. So I don't know. I don't look at my neck. Some musicians look at their neck. That drives me nuts. But they go, I said, why are they doing that? They're supposed to be professional players and they're looking at their stupid neck. Why does the musicians look at their neck when they're playing the guitar? I don't have to do it. They are stage fright of the stage, so they have to look at their guitar. They have to look at their neck of their guitar. Because they're scared of the crowds, I think. I think it's something to do with some being nervous of the stage, I think. Or something, because they're doing it for a reason. I don't know. But yeah, it's weird things that happen in life. I can't explain it. I don't know. I found out, see, I knew the kid's name, but when he was doing it, I didn't know who he was until I searched his name online and I found out he died in a wreck. And I said, what the heck? And I said, what? And what happened to this kid? I said, you got to hit a pole in the tree and he killed him. I said, what? It's weird. 2019, he was harassing me. He died in 2021. Isn't that weird? It's
Yeah, they
really,
go early.
it gives me the creeps.
Mhm.
The year he was harassed, next minute, 2021 came, he's died. Hit a tree in a pole. And that gave me the creeps. I said, what, how the hell did that happen? They said he hit and you know how he crashed into the pole. They said they don't understand how the car went out of control. It just went out of control. That's what they said.
Yeah, I've heard of that too. Like people having just one car accident. I know somebody who lost their father that way.
And I see I have abilities, but I'm not gonna talk about it, but I'm not gonna I don't announce it like on multimedia because I don't want people bothering me and I'm not a cursed person. I don't curse no one or hurt anybody. I'm not like that. But I have
You know what?
abilities.
You know what? One thing that I'm pretty good at with the photography, I'll be catching like different stuff. Like sometimes I'll be like, "Can you see that?" And they be like, "No, I don't see anything."
Like what do you mean? Like spirits? Like
Yeah. I think I had posted on Facebook. Um, yeah, some pictures,
you're not afraid to
and
talk
different
about
things. Hmm.
you're not afraid to talk about that?
Well, I don't really talk about it. I'll just like sometimes I'll reshare the picture. You
Would
know
you
what I mean?
believe
Because
I told you this? Now this is gonna be fun. You're gonna give you more of the creeps. The kid that
um,
died in that car, he came to me and spoke to me. He came and spoke to
mm,
me the other night, and
mm,
I said, "Get out of here! I don't want to talk to you." I said, "Leave it alone. It's over with." I said, "Go off into the light." I thought you left. So I was walking down the street and he's saying, "Hey, hey," to me. I said, "Why are you continuing to come at me and try to talk to me?" I know it was him. I heard him. I see. I'm a kind of a psychic, and now she made me come out and say it. And you know what an empath is, right? You sensitive.
that's what I. Yeah, I
And
have
then
some gifts like that.
he says, "Hey, hey," to me. And I was walking down the street and he's saying this to me. Hey, and I looked around and I said, "You mind? Go, get out of here." I said to him. He keeps trying to talk to me, a young kid. And I'm saying, what does he keep coming at me for? You know, and I don't
He
want to
probably
tell him.
was coming. He probably was coming to apologize.
I think he's feeling guilty of what happened. I don't know. But I told him, I said,
That's
it's no
probably what it
problem.
was.
You're dead. You have no problems anymore. It's over with, you know? I told him,
Mhm.
it's just no hard feelings. Just go. Go off in peace.
See,
Go
you
off in
let him go. You let him go to the light because he
I
probably
did. He
couldn't
kept
rest.
he won't go. He's still trying to tag along with me. He won't leave. I tell him, go off into the light, and he keeps trying to talk to me. He said, I want to, doesn't make any sense. He's that guilty that he did that and he can't let go of it or something. I don't know what the heck his problem is.
Well, did you let him say what he had to say?
He says, hey to me. He wants to talk to me, but you know what it is? I have a
You won't
feeling that
talk to him?
he's trying to be, I don't think he's that good of a kid, to tell you the truth. I don't think he's that good of a person. He's trying to play it that way, but I have the feeling he isn't. That's why I don't want to talk to him. He's playing games with me. I feel it, and I know he.
But the thing is, if he has to let go and tell you something, and then maybe he can go. He might not even go to the light until he tell you what he has to say. But
Yeah,
you
I know.
run him away too quick.
Well, I'm telling him. I said, he came to me one night and I was in my room here, right? And I was doing some devotional things. He kept coming to me. He isn't a saved Christian. He's not saved at all. He's in total darkness. He's not saved, right? And he comes in the wrong time. I'm not going to talk to a dead person walking down my street. They'll think I'm nuts. They'll think you're out of your mind. You know what I mean? You can't talk to people out in public. He's trying to come to me and say, hey, you know, I'm saying, you mind? I whispered, go away. I'm walking home. I can't talk to you out here. The kid is, I don't
Mhm.
know. It's weird. The kid is full of guilt, I guess. I don't know what this problem is, but I heard he used to work in the Pet Plus place in Brock. I never met the kid. I never had no run-ins with him or nothing. I don't know who he is. Don't know idea. I see the picture of him. He was a young kid. He's
Yeah,
only young.
I can't see or hear dead people. I got a cousin. She be like, she told me, she said, your mom came the other night and sat on my bed and stuff, but I can't see that. But I've smelled smells before, but
They
I
come to
can't
talk
see it.
to me, you know, and I can't explain how they can do it, but they do it. And I'm saying, I had a lot of talk with people I never met before. I had tons of people coming to me that I have never even had a contact with, never. But they wanted to talk to somebody because they felt guilty for what they'd done. They're talking to me like they're trying to air air the room out, or air the you know what I mean, trying to clear the mind.
Hmm.
I think that's weird. Everybody wants to talk. Oh, I have something to say. Can someone listen to me? That's what it is. They want someone to hear them.
Well, you might have a special gift that you have to give them their um pass go card
Oh my
and say,
God.
okay, you forgiven, you
I
go.
told him that
Like,
the other night, but he still wants to
mhm.
stay put. You can go on with your life. There's no problem here. You're dead. You're a young kid. You're already in the ground for 5 years. You're not going to come out and start talking to me now. You're off. Go off in the light. There's no problems between me and you. Just go. You're at peace.
Do,
I sent them
do you
off, and
see do you see any in your dreams?
no, I don't see them. They just come and talk to me. Done music around here. You hear that?
No, I don't hear no music.
It's speakers. Oh my God, these people are crazy around here. They're darn speakers. The more they pump speakers in your vehicle, the more you can hear them through your walls.
Oh yeah, I can't hear it through the audio.
Oh, yeah,
I thought you said you was hearing them in your room.
now they're gone. They went by the street.
Mm.
Oh, they have powerful. They turn up their rap music. It drives me crazy. Why can't they just
Mhm.
keep it to themselves? Yeah, but the thing is, I have that ability to hear them. I don't want to see them. I could see them, but I don't want. I know what. I don't want to see people. I don't want nothing
Mhm.
to do with it. I can cleanse a house. I can walk through a house and cleanse the spirit out of the house and stuff. But I'm not. You know, I don't want to be fully formed to see dead people standing in front of me. That's bad enough. To see
Mhm.
people like that will drive me nuts. But I have the gift that they want to talk to someone. I have the gift to listen to them, but I don't want to be bothered. I just don't want to be into that situation where I have to. I'm not
Yeah,
dead.
cause
I'm not a counsel for the dead.
yeah,
It's
it seemed like
crazy.
that would be real draining to have to do that all the time. Seemed like it
I
would
don't.
be an energy drain.
No, don't drain my energy. That's one thing they can't do. You know what? Let me tell you one thing. If a spirit came near me, they'll they'll burn up. I burnt one up before. It went.
Mhm.
I can burn them up. I have that gift. I certain gifts I got. I can't explain it.
Yeah.
There's too much to explain, and I don't want to get into this because if I get in this conversation, people are going to come at me like a pack of wolves and say, "Oh, you know all about how to do that." I don't want nothing to do with it. So if anyone hears this video, don't bother me about it because I'm not interested. Okay, just talk to my friend about it. I'm not going to tell you anything about anything. I'm not going to get into anything. I'm not going to talk about it. About if I talk about it on here, doesn't mean I'm sharing my ideas out to you because I'm not. But we're just talking amongst each other. But
Mhm.
otherwise, my house was very haunted when I moved in here. I had to cleanse it all out. I cleansed it. There's no more spirits in this house anymore. They all took off.
Hey, let me tell you. One night my daughter said, I went to the bathroom the other night, and there was a cat sitting on your chest. I was like, and you didn't come wake me up. We don't have a cat. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, it was a cat. She said it was like an orange striped cat sitting on my chest, like going toward my mouth. And I was like, you should have woke me up or something. And
Hmm.
she said, I thought you were babysitting somebody's cat.
I'm
So
doing
I
okay.
don't understand that
Uh,
one, huh?
You know what? Life is hard to explain. You know, life is a real strange phenomenon. I don't understand it, and life is a kind of a funny thing. You can be here today and gone tomorrow. Do you know that?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think people play games of their lives and they end up getting deceased. A lot of
That
people
is
might,
true.
a lot of my people in
That's
my
true.
city play games of their lives. They end up not being around no more.
Mm.
They play games of drugs, and you hear constantly. The guy in the ambulance guy told me people OD all the time around here, right? And they're running around. The ambulance are coming by this little big street out here all night long, all up and down, up and down, up and down. So what a bunch of idiots. Life is too
Yeah.
short.
Well, I decided not to really say that because sometimes people say things that they don't realize the words because I do poetry, so I take words very serious and I read
Yeah,
this right here. So I take words for like their meanings and stuff like that. And I learned that people say, "Oh, the same stuff keep happening over and over again," because they
yeah,
saying that.
all
You
they
know what I
do
mean?
all night long. The ambulance coming by back and forth. It's all night long. The fire trucks, ambulances. I'm saying, man, take life seriously. You know, I feel sorry for these people. They're taking life not seriously, and that you take it more serious. Their life is you're only going to have one life, and you're not going to have another. You see what I'm saying? They
Well,
have to take.
I think a lot of people are just dealing with stuff that they never was able to talk to somebody about, or probably
Yeah,
they got molested or
yeah.
abused, and they just feel like that's the remedy for it, but it's like no better. You know what I mean? It's
I
still
know.
tearing them down.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it's
not
kind of
sure.
like they just get in a spiral of it. So,
But they don't tell anybody. The guy, the ambulance guy, told me what was going on, right? And I said it must be a lot of people dealing with who knows depression might be doing it.
hmm
Or that what you said, or something might be in their lives that they don't want to tell anybody about, so they turn to the drugs to get more, you know,
hmm
more relaxed or something. I
yeah,
don't know.
and I
Some
noticed that too. Like a lot of men that have been sexually abused and stuff, like they would never feel enough courage to speak about it,
yeah, I
you
know.
know. So
People
because
say
it's
things
even
about it. If they did,
Mhm.
a lot of people would be negative about say things they shouldn't say to them.
Yeah, or accusing them, oh, you gay, if they were violated when they were little, they didn't choose that, but
Or
they
I have a
people
friend on
automatically.
YouTube that went through that. His name is what was his name? I can't remember. He changed his name so many times, but there was a guy on YouTube, a friend of mine, was put through hell with someone. He told me all the story about it, and he's a Christian guy, and he talks to people about his. He said, I don't remember his name, his channel now.
Yeah,
He
he
changed.
probably it's best not to even say it because he
He's
probably
not,
don't want to, you
he's
know.
not ashamed of it. He tells people his testimony
Oh.
what the Lord is using him to
hmm
help other people out. He does that, but I can't remember the guy's name. He had another channel, but he changed it again. I don't know what the name of it is now. I don't really know what the name of it is now, but I can't remember his old name. I don't know if I can remember his other name.
You
Uh,
remember his story though. That's probably the most important
yeah,
part. You
yeah,
gotta
he was
really remember.
put through hell by family members and tortured by them, molested by them. He's told me all the stuff he went through. He went through more hell than anyone on earth can go through. That
And he
guy
kept
went.
his faith. He still
Yeah,
kept his faith.
yes, he did. He still does.
hmm That's how I am. I believe, and I got some people think that I think I'm better, and it's like, no, I don't think I'm better. They think I know the whole Bible. No, I don't know the whole Bible. I just be flipping through it, and I highlight stuff as I'm reading, so I remember where I read. Some people just think crazy.
Well, if you go to church and you have a minister, right? This is the true story. Some ministers have these books that have verses in them you can use to memorize. Like, for instance, I got this I use in my ministry. A pastor gave this to me, which he isn't the greatest pastor in the world. I know a lot of people that really he can't get no one to come to his church, and the church is so dead because he did some things at that church he should never did, but he gave me this book, and this book is named the Golden Treasures of Bible Wisdom. You have all the Bible verses in here about salvation and serving, trusting God, and all this in this book. It's a Bible, it's a book that calls it this thing, and it has all the Bible verses in it.
See me,
I have
like some people think because you read the Bible, you got to remember verses. Like for me, that don't work for me because I have memory issues anyway. So I read and I read the information and I highlight. I'm not gonna be trying to remember all these
hmm,
verses in this whole book. Some people think if they can do that, that means they really spiritual, but that doesn't mean that,
I can
you
pick the
know.
Bible out and explain it to people if they ask the question. I can like you know take it apart and explain it to them
Mhm.
if someone wanted to hear me out. When I preach on the worship channel, I I'm a very strong preacher about a lot of things, and I jump at the trolls on YouTube and say, God can see you behind that monitor when you're trolling people. He knows who you are, guys. So you better watch out because if you better just take notice because he's able to see you and everything. He writes everything down. Everything we say in life, he's writing everything down on a book. Did you know that? Everything we
Yeah,
say in life, he's writing it down.
he's the best record keeper.
Revelation 20:12, it's called in the book of Revelation.
Mm.
He said two books to be open, one for the saved, one for the unsaved. He's writing things down. Don't think that Christians are perfect because we're not. And he knows we're not. But if we say stupid stuff, he writes it down. And he says, "Oh,
Hmm.
I said," and I
That's what
say,
I do too. When I read and study and stuff, I write my
mm,
own thoughts down on a pad. You know, as I'm learning different things, I always keep a pen and a paper and this book and this highlighter.
yeah,
That's right there.
uh-huh.
Hmm.
What you have to do.
But
But
yeah,
I just,
I just like to read because it's like how I'm sitting here in this chair and I already have the table and the book and I just scroll through and I highlight and I scroll through. Some of the stories are the same, you know.
yeah,
I'll
we have,
just
have different ideas to it too. If you go into another verse of the Bible,
mm,
another book, you see the same story. It seems to be a little change. They put more into it. Do you realize that? And if you see
yeah.
the same story in the book of John, they say more in that story of it in the book of John than they do in the other Bible books, like Mark or something. I used to do church puppeteering, so I used to do kids ministry. So I did that. I even prophesied in the church one time. I even saved a minister's life one time, and when he was gonna go to the Holy Land, remember that time that planes got hijacked and they were hijacking in what was that place? Iran. Remember that idea? And they were
Not
well,
I
the
can't
guy
remember that one.
I said, don't go there because the planes got hijacked. And I said it before the news said it on the radio, and it came on the radio later and said they hijacked the plane, and I knew it before they did it.
You got
So,
deja vu.
and unfortunately, that's a while back ago. But I'm just, I even had to fire a pastor out of a church. Ain't that interesting? I had to fire one out of the house of God. Ain't that interesting?
Yeah, everybody not qualified. Everybody's not. But all that comes back around. You
God
know.
told me to do it. He set me over there and said, do my will, go over there and see him and tell you he's no longer minister of my house. I had to go over there and I was, oh no. And I was an amateur Christian. I wasn't no mature guy. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm saying, why are you picking on me? But I'll listen to you, and I didn't have to do anything. He did it for me, but it ain't the problem. I had to face this guy, right? And he knew his Bible real well, and I didn't know what I was doing. And I was like, and I was talking, saying things to him that wasn't me talking. I would never, ever actually know what to say to him. And he was saying to me, oh, he picked me up he grabbed me by the shoulders, right? And I said, All right, the Lord says, you let me through this door, you're fired. The half
Mm.
congregation will split, and you're gone. And he picked me up on my shoulders and threw me out the door. You believe it? I said, all right, see you later. Nice meeting you. Your arrogance got you fired. And the next day, or like a week after, it was canned. And the church split apart, and some left and some stayed. It happened, actually. It did happen. And I'm saying, everybody was saying to me, oh, you were right. No, the Lord was right. I wasn't right enough about nothing. I was doing what he told me to go do. And I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't even properly trained to even be a prophet of the Lord. And I was over there telling this guy that knows his Bible better than me. But God knows what He's doing. When He tells you to do something, you do it. You don't say, "Oh, don't be like Moses and complain." So I don't have the guy. I'm slow to speech. You know what I mean? He said that to God, and God got upset at him. So don't tell me you can't do it. I'm calling you. Moses was
That's
not.
that's
He
how I
was.
got the position I got because I don't have no music engineer or no qualifications to be there, but I'm thankful I can help somebody and learn at the same time.
But I'm
So
saying to you, if God calls you to do something, don't worry what you're gonna say.
hmm
He'll say it. He'll speak through you.
hmm
That's what He was
I
doing
like
to me. He was
I like
speaking
that story. I like
through.
that story about David. The story I read it said the guy he was scared, so when he had to anoint him, he poured the oil on his head and took off running.
David
Did
was
you read
a
that one?
David was a youth. He was a little kid, right? He faced a giant with a pouch with rocks. Did you read that? David and Goliath. He picked a pouch of rocks and he flung it in the guy's head. A young, a little shepherd boy with a bunch of bag of rocks, a bag of pebbles, and he went.
Yep, it's a lot of stories. That's why I like reading it, for the stories.
Could you imagine being in that position of being a young kid and having a bag of rocks with a giant so tall as that guy was wide, and he threw rocks
Mhm.
right at his head, and he fell.
Mhm.
You know why? David said, "Do not say things about my God, or I'm going to take you down." He was only a youth at the time. I told the guy that one time. He was cursing the name of the Lord, right? I said, if you keep cursing God's name, you're going to die. Guess where he is now? He's in the ground.
Mm.
He died. Died of
Yeah,
cancer,
but
died.
I learned that too. That when a spiritual person, we have to learn what we say because our words are powerful. Like they say, it's a two-edged sword. So I learned even as a poet, I gotta be careful what I'm speaking and
Well,
saying.
or I'll give you some example. If God says to honor me before men, what do you think that was? I'm honoring him before men when people are cursing him. I'm saying you
Mhm.
shouldn't be doing that. It's
Yeah,
wrong.
you gave him the warning. I know what you mean.
And he kept doing it and doing it anyway. And I said, I can't help it. I have a habit. I said, well, you're going to end up falling dead if you keep it up. And he did. I'm just saying, I honor the Lord. I don't even
Yeah,
misuse his name at all.
yeah. God has a wrath too.
Oh, he's bad.
That's why some people think that because you go to church, everybody's so sweet, and but it's a lot of warriors in the Bible, and people who
Oh,
work with God, they are warriors, soldiers, and army of the Lord.
let me tell you a little story about church now. You want to hear a little story that I got to
That's why
say?
I'm here. That's why I'm here.
All right, now here's a story. Don't think people in church are shining as gold or anything. They can be the worst creeps that ever walked the earth. Okay?
Mhm.
Because church people, you're not going to see a halo around their head. I met some real nasty people in the house of worship that you would not want to know. They were nasty, really nasty.
I think that's why, because the most broken people they go to church to get some kind of help. So it's like people, they are sinners that go to church, but they want to turn into be saints and, followers of God. And sometimes certain circumstances lead us closer to God. So,
Yeah.
everybody is different. It's not just because somebody's at church that they all got it all
But,
figured
you
out.
know, but they did to
Hmm.
straighten themselves out. But one time, I put myself in a position where I met this. I had this. I used to go to a junior high. I think it was an elementary school. I think it was years ago. And I was the worst kid you ever gonna imagine. You wouldn't know unless you knew me real well. This guy knew me real well, and I went to church, and he was in that church I went to, and it looked at me like he seen a ghost. His face is so white you can swear he was like, oh, I seen a ghost. All right. So when he seen me, he come up to me and he says to me, "What are you doing here?" I mean, he said, "What are you doing in the church?" Hey, Stephen. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Hold on for a minute. Stephen, are you playing games again? I want to text my friend for a minute.
I was putting on mute because I was eating these hard corn chips,
Oh,
corn nuts.
that you, Stephen, doing KKK. Stop playing that, Stephen. Stop doing that. Because people are gonna might block you if you seeing you do that. Be careful, Stephen. Now, like I'm saying though, right? He came up to me, right? And this is a true
Hmm.
story. I don't care if you eating chips, go eat them. I ain't gonna bother anybody. And he comes up to me and he says, "What are you doing here?" Right in church, he said, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "What do you want?" No, I walked up to him. I walked up to him. His whole face turned pale as a ghost. All right.
Mm.
I walked up to him and I said, "Hi, Mr. Meacham." He went, his face lit up like a bottle. I said, "What's the matter with you?" "You're in church," he says. "For you of all people, when I had problems with you in school, you're in church." And I said, "Wow, sir, the Lord works in mysterious ways. I'm not like that anymore. I'm a born again Christian. I'm a Christian that gave his life over to Jesus Christ. How you doing?" He went, "Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me." I said, "No, I'm not kidding you." "Oh my goodness sake, I never thought I would see this day you in church." And the next minute I knew he died.
Mm.
He died, and you know what his daughter came to church and said? When he was buried, he called her up on the phone and said goodbye to her. He was in the ground buried. That gave me the creeps. How the heck did
Mm.
he do that? You explain that to me. How did he do that when he's in the ground?
I don't think I seen the episode of Twilight Zone with that.
I heard that and I said, what in the tarnation? I walked up to her and said, how did he do that if he's in the ground? I don't know, she said. He said he told the whole church that she was there and she told the whole church this.
Mm. Mm.
My phone rang. My phone, she was in the house and her phone rang, right? And I'm not imagining, she said, my phone rang. I answered the phone. He says, he said her name and she said, "I'm sorry if I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I'm in the ground, but I wanted to say goodbye to you. So this is the last conversation you're gonna have with me. I love you and take care of yourself. Bye." And he hung up. And she thought she was seeing him, like she
Mm.
went into a trance or something. I'm saying, wow. I was saying, I was young Christian. I said, man, that is interesting.
Mm.
I said, and then one, and about 10, like 20 years ago, oh, that's good. 10, 20 years ago, I was on a paper route. All right. This is no lie. Now, here's another thing that's going to freak you out. So hold on to your seat.
Mm.
I was on this route and I was up. I was going
Hold
to a
on,
phone.
hold on, hold on. Okay.
um, I was going to a friend's house. They all got the paper, and I delivered to all the 3 floors, right? So I was getting collecting money from them. So I went to first floor, I collected money from the first floor. Then I went to the second floor, and I waited, and the aunt came to the door, and okay, well, I'll go get your money. All right. Suddenly, about an hour, she took maybe about no, it wasn't an hour. It was like 5 to 10 minutes to get the money. She took. I don't know why she took so long, but it was weird. Her mother appeared at the table at me. This is no lie, and this is crazy. The first person I ever seen alive that was in the ground came to me. And I wasn't scared, but a warm feeling came over, and her mother appeared at the table to me. And she says, I did not say goodbye. I'm 6 feet under the ground. She said this.
Mm.
And I came back to say goodbye to you because I didn't have a chance to before I died. And I was saying, what? And I said to myself, what's going on here? What am I seeing here? I was thinking, this can't be happening, right?
Mm.
I didn't say it, but I thought it in my head. And I said, and she said, I wanted to say goodbye to you before I leave. So she said, have a good life. Bye. And then she vanished. And the daughter come out. It took her so long to come out of the room, like she wasn't meant to come out of that room right away.
Mhm.
It- so she came out and said, all right, when come on. I said, man, you wouldn't believe what happened to me. I said, tell me. I seen your mother. I'm not surprised about it. She said she cared she cared about you like you were her own son. She really liked you. And I'm saying, you mean you really believe she? Yeah, I believe she came to you and talked to you. I see she did at the table. She was sitting like she was like looking right at you, like she was never dead. And to
Mhm.
this day, it's in my mind still. And I said, what in the heck? She was sitting at the table like she never died. She was sitting there like a full body apparition, like I'm looking at you right now. And she appeared. And I'm saying, whoa, what an interesting thing happened. I told my mother about it. She was alive, and she said, really? I said, yeah. And mother said, were you scared? I said, no, I wasn't scared. It wasn't something. It was a peaceful feeling that came over me. It wasn't
Mhm.
fair. You know what I mean? And that's the
Yeah.
first whole apparition I seen of a person, and I never forgot it to this day. And I said, wow, that is
You
interesting.
know, what's weird about me? I don't dream like most people be saying. They had a dream about this or that.
Hmm.
I can't. It's like I don't. Even if I dream, I don't never remember my dreams. But
Yeah.
I remember something was trying to sit on top of me one night
Oh,
and cover my mouth, and I said, "Greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world."
mm,
I
yeah,
remember like being half asleep saying that, but
yeah.
I was like the oh, like I couldn't get the words out. But then when I said it again,
Mm.
then it's like whatever it was,
He
like
he said he had Hot Wheels 25,000, 25,000 Hot Wheels. Where'd you get those, Steve? That's a lot of Hot Wheels. It's a lot of Hot Wheels. I was looking at an old comic he made. Yeah, well, life is weird. We can't explain what life's all about when it comes to spiritual things. Some people don't believe the spiritual things that God can do, but you know something? If they don't know Christ, they're missing out on something. They're missing out on something. To be honest with you, they're missing out on something when they don't have Him. You know, what's this private chat thing? Okay, but if you think about it, if God, are you a churchgoer yourself? Are you a Christian too? You born again?
yeah, I'm a I don't know how to call myself, but I have I'm real
But you go to church?
spiritual.
You ever get baptized or anything?
I've been baptized probably twice because when I got older, yeah, the first one didn't work. No.
What do you mean the first didn't work? What do you mean? I already got
No, you know
baptized.
how like my grandma baptized me, but when I got older, I did got baptized. As an adult.
Oh, that was immersive.
Yeah,
The grandmother did. But it's in a Christian church, like went to got dunked under, like
yeah, it was a Christian church.
oh, I got dunked under, and my pastor almost had he almost flipped out.
Mm.
Why? Want to tell you why?
What
Ask
happened?
me. I was floating on the water. He thought I died in the water. I felt like I did. And they said, "Oh my goodness, you all right?" I looked up and I said, "Who are you pointing at? Who are you touching?" He says, "What do you mean?" I said, "I'm Jeremiah. What are you putting your fingers on me for?" "Watch it, mister." And you look at him, "Oh, sorry." He says, "That's the lie." "Hey, Natasha. Hey, Jonathan." And that's what happened. And he says, he looked at me, I'm okay, I'm sorry. And he turned around and walked away, right? And I said, "Where you going? Where are you going?" And he says, "You're not talking like the person I baptized. Who are you?" "I'm Jeremiah," I told him. I don't even remember saying that. He said, "I'm Jeremiah the prophet. What's your name?" He says, "You don't know my name?" I said, "No." "What's your name?" "Lynn." I said, "Oh, okay, Lynn. Nice meeting you." And he looked at me, looked and walked away and said, "I don't know what to think about this guy here." Then I went back to normal after. The stories are crazy. But things happen to me. Don't I'm the oddball of the bunch. So
Now I
what
wouldn't say that. You just special. You got special spiritual gifts.
yeah, I know. That's the wonder. You get to wonder. And the
Yeah.
cross can appear
Everybody.
in my house. Want to see the picture of it?
I won't be able to see it
Yes, you will. I'll show it to you. You ready?
because I won't be able to see it because I can only see you in the
Well,
picture.
you'll see it. You'll see it. Believe me. Wait a minute. Hold on. You'll see it. Yeah. You will see it. Mark my words. You will see it in a minute. Your camera's working, so relax. Here it is. That's one of them. Where's the other one? It's a better picture than that. Get out of there, you stupid phone. Where's the other one? That wasn't the best one. There got to be another one here somewhere. Ah, here it is. That you see that?
I can't see it.
You can't see that?
No, you froze.
I froze. What do you mean? Look at my
Yeah.
camera when I'm showing it to you. You got blurry.
No, you're what I'm seeing. Your camera is it's like you're on a photo, not a video.
That is a photo from my phone. That's a cross. You
Let me
see
see
it?
if I tap it. I just see a photo of you.
Yeah, but that ain't me. It's a cross I'm showing you
Let me see.
on my phone.
Let me see. Yeah, I think my signal might just be slow.
And my whole camera's blurry when I show it to you.
Mm.
But that cross is in front of every summer it appears in front of my house. Every
Dang, I
summer.
wish I could see it.
Well, put your email in the private chat and I'll send it to you. You can take a look at it. All right. That'll be a special one.
Okay,
Put it in the private chat, your email, and I'll send it to you. And you'll
okay.
see the picture. I'll send it to you. You'll be
I
amazed.
probably just I just DM you after because I don't know what I'm doing. Touching. I can't even see the comments
Oh, you got an
unless
Instagram
I
account, right? Am I right? You got an Instagram account, right?
yeah Instagram.
All right, I got it right
Um.
here. I'll get you. I'll send it to your Instagram account. I'll send a little picture to you, your Instagram. You mute this
It's
for a
like I
minute.
have to press it to go to the comments, but then it say join the chat. But then it told me like go to my YouTube or something. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to speak to somebody. Um, I was speaking to me, J Mary. And then I have to X out. It's probably just my signal being slow. It's not loading stuff. I don't know what happened to the light either. Because remember when I first came on, it was dark. My light was on, but it was dark.
Now look on your Instagram account. It's right in your Instagram. You'll see the picture of the cross. Same the way you look at it. You can't debunk that thing. It's in. You can't debunk it. It's from heaven itself. It ain't from here. Man, this signal must be crazy tonight because this signal's nuts.
Yeah, that's how it is when it's spiritual things. Then the computer starts to act weird sometimes.
Well, a lot of that we now dance around it and make a holy flame appear. Then the computer would be in trouble. Hey there, Tasha. Hey, Grandmama. How's Grandpa doing? Grandpa Jonathan. Grandmama. You can't call me Grandpa anymore because that's Grandpa is Jonathan. And you're Grandmama. So you both own the names now, not me. That's good, Grandmama. My yeah, my signal is down there. Holy moly. Uh-oh. She left. She'll be back in just a minute, folks, after this commercial messages from this camera to Mayan. I know, but I like kidding with you too. So how you both doing? Doing good? Nice to see both of you tonight. Always good to see my good friend Jonathan and Tasha, and glad you're both happy, and that's the main thing. Glad to see both of you here tonight. Uh, my friend Maria Walker will be back. She's had to go check something. But you know how it is, how things are. But being a YouTube is a pain in the neck. I didn't use that national anthem tonight because you know, they were shrinking down my revenue that they were going to send me. All right, Maria, turn your camera on. Oh, I was busy watching some boring sports. That's why I was sorry I did the time stupid sports, losing games, ton buttheads. Did you see it?
Yeah, that was nice.
Try have that in front of your house.
Mm.
See, I'm the prophet of the Lord, so that's why those crosses are in front of the house. That's where the prophet lives, and the Lord's is in my house with me. So that's why things are not going nuts around here.
So where's the source of light coming from?
What, that cross?
Hmm.
From above, from up there, from where his throne's located in heaven.
Oh, okay.
That's a heavenly cross. You don't see the Savior on it anymore, right? Because he's
I
risen
just
from the
seen.
dead.
Hmm.
Do you see the dotted
Yeah, I just
cross there?
seen light. I was saying I just saw light.
Above it, right?
Yeah, looking. It looked like it was made out of light.
It was his light,
Hmm.
his heavenly light. I have one that has like an angel above it too, with wings on it too, and it was above the cross.
The picture I shared today on Facebook. It's like I went outside. When I go outside and play with my camera, I catch. It was a face. It's like it's clouds, but it's a face.
Oh,
So I catch that because I used to see it, and then I started trying to get it on camera, and then I got some of those on there.
some people even said they seen Jesus in the clouds.
I don't know
If
who
they,
the guy is. It's a whole face. It's like he's looking like from the side. I don't know who he is, but it's a definite two eyes, a nose, a
okay,
mouth.
see you later, Mary. Yeah, it's hard to explain. It's like Oh, what am I up to tonight? Nothing. Really nothing. I'm not up to no good tonight. I'm up to good. I'm up to good. I'm not up to no good.
Yeah, you are up to good because I wouldn't be here if you wasn't. You know, God connects the good people together. You
That's
know.
right. He also has a sense of humor when it's something else that happened to me. When I hear something else funny, I was
Hmm.
outside, right, one time. This is a while back ago. I was goofing around, right? See, I like WWE wrestling, right? I like
Hmm.
WWE wrestling. So one day, the Lord has a sense of humor. He has a great sense of humor. You wouldn't know this, all right?
Hmm.
I was goofing up. I was a Russell Kane. I was raising my hands to the side, and suddenly a dark cloud come over me, and he shot lightning through me. All right, he shot lightning through me. The Lord did.
Say
He
that
hurt.
again.
He he shot a lightning bolt through me. I'm not kidding. He threw lightning through me for about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, it
Hmm.
didn't affect me. Only thing it did to me is it gives me power to give people shocks.
Hmm.
All right, I went to a church. I went up to this guy and I went to him. He went, "Get away from me!" And he started bawling his eyes out. He started crying like a kid. I said, "What is wrong with you? You tried to kill me. That's what you tried to do. Get away from me. Get away. Don't hurt me." He said. I said, "What's the matter with you?" He says, "You gave me a shock that almost killed me. Stay away from me. Don't come near me. I'm out of here." And he ran out of the church. The
Hmm.
guy ran out of the church. I said, "Where you going? Get out. Don't come near me. I'm out of here. Don't come near me." You know what someone told me what that was? That guy must be full of sin, or he wouldn't have got that treatment. That's what
Hmm.
some Christian told me. They might be doing things wrong, and that church was doing things wrong in that church. The pastor was no good either. But I'm not going to get into his story. Forget that story. I'll leave that alone. But
Yeah.
that's what another minister told me. He might be because he has sin in his life that he was experiencing that, and he cried like a little baby. You swear he was a 2 year old. I'm not kidding you. That
Hmm.
guy was bawling. He was a grown man. He was bawling. And that's saying, "What the heck did I do to him?" He started crying more. So don't come near me. Don't touch me. I don't want to die, he says. And I'm saying, what the hell is going on with me? I said, "So what the heck is this?" And every time I
Yeah.
go out, I wear a pair of gloves over my hands because in case I touch somebody, I'm afraid somebody get a poke. So I put rubber gloves on, my thick leather gloves.
Hmm.
That's crazy, you know. I don't know, man. I have weird gifts.
Well, it's not weird. I mean, supernatural things are real. A lot of people just don't believe it actually can happen. You
Yeah,
know what I
but
mean? But that's
the lightning went through me and gave me that power. I can even touch a live extension cord, and it shocks. I don't feel it. I did it the other day, and I didn't even feel the electricity touch my fingers. Try to figure that out. Almost blew the extension cord out.
mm,
I'm not trying to make your hair stand up and look like a Halloween jack o' lantern or anything.
no,
I'm
I
just
love
saying.
these stories.
If you want to write a poem about it, go right ahead. I gave you permission. There's once was a guy that has a bunch of power that gives people pokes and makes their hands stand up. Okay.
Let me see. Let me see if I got a poem. Cause some of my poetry I put away. I just started back writing again since
Good for
um
you. It's good for you to do that.
yeah. The only difference is my poetry. When I write, I don't really like to share. You know what I mean? It's like I just
Oh, I
like to write it.
I understand. I'll be right back. All right, I'll have to go do something. I'll be back in a minute. All right.
Mm.
Stay put.
whoever's in the chat saying how I might not have seen your comment, so I'm not ignoring you. I just can't. I don't know how to work this thing too much, but appreciate it.
All right. I am back.
Okay.
So what you got proposed? What can you share? I don't want you sharing too much your secret words or anything.
All right.
As you
Well, since nobody knows me over here, I can't be embarrassed. But this one is say reverse the curse. Go ahead and break the curse. Don't resist the change. Doing magic spells only makes things worse. The
mm,
battle is not mine. This is spiritual. It's been going on a long time. We know who wins. The true Almighty Lord Divine. I am His and He is mine. God comes through every time.
I like it.
Don't be mad because the light shines. I'm connected to the light source, the Almighty Divine. You can also, all you got, all you got to do is change your mind. Reverse the curse. Anyone can do it. It all depends on what you do and say. The words can change your life in just one day.
Oh,
Daybreak.
that's nice. That's nice. I like that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good
See
job.
when see with my spiritual gift, that's the words come to me. I don't know what I'm gonna write, until I
True.
start writing, listening, and writing.
Uh-huh. True. That's how it always is. It
Yeah.
sounds good though. You can put them. Some people like to put their. Sometimes if people want to do things with their gifts, and if they want to like write it on a shirt or something, you can
Well,
actually.
my thing is, it's like I'm able to use my gifts in writing, but I don't
Mm.
have to do it. It's like it's not no requirement for
Oh,
me to
okay.
do it. It's like I do it for fun when, like on
Yeah.
Sundays, I
Yeah.
do the writing and stuff, but I don't just want to just be writing like, oh, I'm gonna make money writing. It's like that's
Yeah. I
not
understand that. I understand.
how it works for me. It's
Yeah.
just, so I feel like this gift is for people, you know, to share
Mhm.
like I just shared it. I wasn't expecting to share it, but I wrote it earlier because it's something personal
Nice though. It's
going
really nice. Really
going
nice.
on in my life, you know what I mean? And so
Right.
those were the words that came to me as a resolution for the things that's going on in my life.
See that app?
Like I said, reverse the curse. So by me even writing these words and reading these words, the curse will be broken.
My
So
brother
God,
wrote that
he
for a
treat me
T-shirt.
special.
My brother wrote that for a T-shirt for someone. And I put it
Oh
on the
wow.
for a shirt.
Hmm.
He writes poetry too. My brother does poems and songs. He writes.
Hmm.
He has his channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's good to have a
I
gift
have
like that.
yeah. Well, it's like the way it comes to me. Like if I'm sad or feeling bothered, then these words come to me, and I write.
That's good. That's
And
good.
so I'm learning. I'm learning.
Yeah,
I,
doing all right for yourself, I think. Keep you up to
but
good
now
work. man.
I've done other poetry too that wasn't so spiritual.
Mm, you got
But
your gift.
I decided to stop doing that because I could use my words for good, you know,
Mm-hmm.
instead of doing like they have erotic poetry and stuff like that. And I was
Mm.
pretty good at it, but I said I don't want to be using my words for that
Oh,
when I
okay.
can use my words for good
I
and
got
use
what
it
you
for
mean.
God.
Right, right. I understand that.
Mhm.
See, I can sit down. Now, here's me. I can sit down with my guitar for about maybe an hour or so and come up with a Christian song if I want one. I can write one up with
Mhm.
the guitar, put it together, and write it and stuff like that. It won't take me long to do it. I have to strum the strings and come up with something, and just I won't display it on the internet because people can steal what you write.
Mhm.
If it's really like a song I wrote about something, and the song was about relationships. That's all I can tell you. And it was like a song that was well, I penned it out. It took me about maybe 5 minutes to write it out, and it was like in 1993 I wrote it out. I think it was 93, and I
Mhm.
kept it away for a while. And tell anybody here, I wrote a stupid song. I gave it to my niece. So you want this song? You can keep this. And he said, "What do you mean? It's about stupid talking to four walls." I said, "I wrote a funny song, right?" He said, "That wall cartoon, that you need help. If the four walls start answering you, you need some help. If it
Mm.
kept saying hello to you and you start hearing your voice and shout, you
This
better go get
this
some help."
this what I need on the shirt. I was having Bible study on Wednesday, and the bishop, because my pastor is a bishop, but I don't stay where I used to stay, so we just do it online, and so everybody it's just a call, and then everybody does it online.
Right.
But he said a quote, and I had to write it down. I liked it. I said I'm gonna have to put this in the poetry, but then I was thinking about it. I said it would be better probably on a shirt, and the
Yeah.
quote is, it says, "Look what the Lord has done for me. I am no longer who I used to be." I
Yeah,
like
that's a
that
nice
one.
thing. Yeah,
Mhm.
keep it written that down. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I wrote for my niece. I gave that song to her. And I said, if the walls start answering, you need help. It's
Mhm.
a crazy song. I said, my stupid song, right? That was that was just goofing around with a pen, right? Pencil and a piece of paper. And I said, if these four walls, you're sitting in your home and surrounded by these four walls, and they start answering you and you're talking to them, you need help. Hello, my four walls. How are you? It said. And I was going around the pencil, and it was rhyming too. And I said, "You can have this play, make a tune to it, but I won't recommend you to sing it. Why? Because people will think you're cuckoo. Because if the wall start answering, you have a problem, a big problem." I can write goofy songs. I can write spiritual songs. Just what it is. A story. Life's a story. Did you know that? Life is
Mhm.
a story. You can sit down and think it in your mind, write a poetry or a poem about it. What what is goes on around you. You can write a little poem about it. I knew someone that used to write about her. She had a dog and she wrote a poem about the dog. She gave me a copy. I don't know where it is now. But man, that thing, she could rhyme words that you wouldn't believe. And her dog was named Snowball. And she wrote us a nice poem about the dog. And that thing, man, was that an awesome poem. I liked it so much. I asked the girl, "Can I have the copy of it?" She said, "Sure, you can have it." She said, "You know what she said?" She said it. It's all right, sweetheart. You can have my poem if you want it. She said that. I was going to school and said, "Okay, sweetheart, you can have this poem if you want it." I love to give it. She smiled at me. I said, "Oh my gosh, cute looking thing too."
Here go one. I started to. I don't know what you want, the butterfly or the fallen one.
Well, if you have a
Um.
pen in your hand, don't do that, 'cause you could stab yourself in the head with it. You don't want that.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Here we go. It says white butterfly. Keep going. Not much to see. The grass. The people are boring. If I could fly, if I could fly, a butterfly I would choose to be. So many beautiful colors would be all over me, but I would still camouflage my colors when I didn't want anyone to recognize me.
Wow,
Cause
that's
so
hard.
many, so many, cause so many weird people surrounding me.
Hmm. How long did it take you to write that one?
Yeah, no, not long. Uh, Probably 3 minutes. White butterfly.
Do you write things like that when you're sitting by yourself? Do you actually
Yeah,
use your mind to think what you're doing?
yeah. It just comes to me like this one is like, cause I turn my pain into something else. I don't know. It's just a new process.
That's
Like
a
here
good
it go
therapy.
one.
It does help, you know. It's a good therapy for you. You know,
It says
you know.
how could I
Well,
fall in love with the fallen one? He doesn't want me. He looking for everyone. I gotta leave and turn away peacefully so I can live another day.
ah, yeah, makes sense, don't
I
it?
I,
Huh?
I,
Life,
I think I I
life,
think I I think I fell in love with a fallen angel.
yeah. Love is what life is. What you make it. You know. Write something about that.
Okay. What's the prompt? What do you want me to write? Life's what you
Life,
make it.
life is what you make it.
Okay. You ain't gotta wait for me. I can think and still listen to you.
Take your time. I don't have to write it right now. Just put the note down and think of what you're gonna write about later. Put it on your to-do list. You don't have to do it right now.
Yeah.
You let me read it. Let me hear it later. No hurry. Let's see.
What's for dinner?
I don't know. I'm not hungry. I told my brother I'll eat later. Not right now. I'm not. I have to eat when I'm hungry. I'm not hungry right now. Here's a nice background. This is the poetry background. Do you think? See the
You still
background?
you still on a photo? Let me see. Maybe I have to go back to YouTube. Mhm.
I'm on
Let
StreamYard.
me
You have
try
that?
that. Maybe it got to refresh.
Have a background images I use for StreamYard. I even have StreamYard music on here too. Want to hear some music?
Mhm.
Oh, I guess she popped off. Back up a bit. They call that feeding the ducks. That's what they call that song. Believe it? What a crazy name for a song. Feeding the ducks. I never knew where that song could be feeding the ducks. So I could play that when I'm feeding the ducks. Okay. The link's still good. Feeding the ducks. I'm not even doing anything. That's feeding the ducks. Hey, Dave. Now you turn it down. If I turned you down, you a little more on song. What happened to the song now? Here's my song. If I can hear it, what happened to it? Weird song.
Me pushing buttons again.
Feeding the ducks. That's feeding the ducks. I didn't name it. That's feeding the ducks. Have I got any bread to feed the ducks? That's the name of the song. You'd probably be interested to know that one. That's what they call it, feeding the ducks.
Mm.
Weird, ain't that what they name the song?
It's not playing now, right?
Huh?
You turned it off?
No, it's playing. Here's my brother right here. That right poem is gone. Hey, this is Maria Milwaukee.
Hello. How you doing?
Hello.
Writes poems, David.
Huh?
Writes poems. He's pretty good at it too.
That was good. It's good to write
Mhm.
them. Good for your heart. If you make happy poems, it's good for your heart. Make you smile all the time. It's good.
I
I
have
was telling
some.
the song I was listening to, Feeding the Ducks.
Write a lot of them. Hey, write a lot of them. I don't know if you can see them. I write a lot.
I'm done. I forgot what was the prompt. Life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. Wait. Life is what you make it. Instead of learning, so many just pretend. Learn to have fun. Get some joy within. Talk to people. Make a new friend. Just a little short.
That's pretty good.
I can't find none of my stuff.
You know, some people write poetry that doesn't rhyme, and my poetry rhymes, but it's some people that theirs don't. It's like abstract. Some people write haikus. I don't really understand those kind of poems because they don't have no rhyme to them.
Will you send a message, Steven? Let's see if I can find it. If I think
I got my poems all over the place, so I can't find them right now.
Hey, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. But I think he had a prompt.
Huh?
I think he had a prompt. Life is what you make it.
Life is what you make it. You make it right.
That's what your brother.
Yeah.
That's what your brother said.
If you make it right, it'll turn out all right. Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I had to put all my poetry in like away, and I used to like stash it away because you know some things that you write you don't want everybody to read. So I started stashing it away.
I put them in books like this. I put them in my own books. I'll show you where.
It's hidden. Yep.
No, it's just like
But
I don't have it, but I can't find it.
it'd be like that when it'd be like right the moment. Then after you get off, then it'd be like, there they go.
Yeah.
Whole stack of them. How long you been writing?
Since I was 10 years old.
Oh yeah. I know you got all kind of flavors of poetry.
I don't
Cause
know.
it's like
I got something. I got a poem book. I pulled this out. I was ripping it. I got a poem book in here. I don't know if it rhymes or not, but it says, "Love is always here to no. Love is always here. It comes from the heart, your heart. The smile is bright and beautiful. The glow in the eyes is always part of the love. The happiness is where it's at. The one who you love, you really care, and who really cares. Know what he loves, and that is you. Love it. The love you both have is strong. It will never die because your heart are one. For the love is from the heart." Trying to bring a read. I can't read my own stuff.
Hey, you know what though? That poem was great, but it is funny because as us poets, when we're trying to read it, because we be in the moment writing.
No,
it,
you want to have
just
me
writing
before? What happened to me before? I was reading it wrong. I'm saying, no, I'm going through it. That's not how it is. I went back. It's right there in front of me. I'm reading it. Nothing. I'm reading something else. How would I do that? You know?
That's the pleasure of words, though, because sometimes it flow out. You know.
Yeah, flow out different ways. Flow from side to side, not straight ahead. You go, what the hell did that happen?
You know what? Somebody told me about some other kind of poetry reading, the way you can read poetry, but I haven't really tested it. They said you read it from the last word that you wrote up.
Yeah, you go up with. Yeah, you like climb a hill. Like you climb a hill, you go up with and then it makes sense. You go down with, you say, how come it doesn't make any sense? And you read from the bottom up, it makes more sense.
I haven't really tried it, but somebody told me that.
Some guy I told everybody, you write from the, you think from the head, write from the heart, it'll come out good. That's how I boy. Of course, you have to think what you're going to write, and when you remember it, come down to your heart, comes out your mouth, and you write it down. You read it out to everybody. Everybody says, "Oh, that's nice." That's what I tell everybody. If you have a writer's block, I tell them, think from your head, write from your heart. It'll come out right, and everybody will smile. I like it.
Somebody also told me don't never erase what you wrote. Like, you can add to it, but don't take from it.
Yeah, but someone told me not to write a long poem. Write a short one. Everybody get bored and walk away. That's what they told me. But I don't try to go too far. One day I went too far, wrote 3 pages of the poem, and I ain't supposed to do that, man. I cut down to 1 page and shot one. Like this one here. Like this one here. Roses are beautiful. Roses are beautiful. Roses are red. Roses are pink. Any color you like, I give to them. No, to you. To watch your eyes glow. I always put glow in. I don't know why. Watch your smile shine. All comes together, and it is beautiful. Colors of the rainbow, beautiful in the sky. All God creations. All God's colors. That creation for us, Tristan, to share with each other. It is beautiful.
You got knocked off somewhere. Where'd you go? Went out on
my poem knocked her off.
Well, here she is. She's back again. No, those things happen with connection.
Hey, look at what happened. Look what happened to one of the persons on. What happened to me one day? I was on this ladies. I usually sing on karaoke. I was on
Yep.
this lady station. I hit the X button on the side to leave the site. I hit it. I thought I was hitting the, like putting up the screen. I hit the X button. I was gone. Oops. And see, I hear
I
it.
wasn't even touching it.
Yeah, and
It was
down,
getting
down the
good.
bottom of it, it was down the bottom. David Foles, where'd you go? I said it wrong. I got back up in there and she let me back in. What happened? I pressed the X button on there to let me leave the site. I said to her, I meant to press the thing to make myself large. I pressed the X button to leave and I was gone. I just shot I left the car. I said, no, I pressed the wrong one.
Hey, can you read that again? Because you was just said about something about the roses.
I told you. Now, which one did I read? I got so many. Oh, yeah, no, I got it right here. It says, let's see, roses are beautiful, roses are red, roses are pink, any color you like, I give. To watch your eyes glow and watch your smile shine, it all comes together all the time. It is beautiful colors of the rainbow. Beautiful in the sky. It's all God's colors that He created for us Christians to share with each other. It is beautiful.
Yeah, I like that. Colors and with each other. That rhymes.
I can
I think all mine rhymes. All mine rhymes just in a different way. I don't know how I got them to rhyme.
I wouldn't say one I just had in mind. I won't say it because I'll keep it to myself. I want to say
Oh,
no.
just roses are pink. All come together from a lady's heart. When you surprise her, everything is glowing from her heart. That is special. I love when I make her smile.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And you know what I was thinking about too? Some people can take their poetry and make cards and stuff. Like
That's
with their
not what I'm
quotes.
doing. I'm gonna make them on. I talked to my brother. He told me to put it on his site, make some T-shirts, put poems on it, right? And he said and he told me put it on his website, and maybe someone buy them. You don't know, they might want to. Oh yeah, I want a couple of that for me.
You can even write greeting cards and sell them too.
Yeah, I gotta get going. I get my ink for my printer, so I make greeting cards.
Yeah, because of greeting. I don't know how it works with the greeting cards, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
My brother showed me once, but he had to show me again. I was laughing. I was thinking of what if I made it and started shooting out of my printer all over the floor and stuff. My brother, what the hell did you touch? What's going on? Not stopping.
Yeah. Let me see. This is not the poetry book. This was just a notebook.
Oh, that's a
that I
note
was
you
doing.
put down, huh? Right?
I got this one, but I got some more there in the closet. So I just was taking notes because I was doing Bible study.
Yeah, you got a lot like I have. I got way over in the corner. I got 2-3 totes of it. I wrote them out and I threw them over there. I had them in a box, right? But I put them back on over there for the rest of them. I threw them over there because they're in a box, and the box was getting in my way. Every time I try to take something underneath this little table I have, it falls on the floor and all of them come all over the place. I started, they're like books. I'll show you something. When I set up on a book, all right?
He's got too many stuff written.
That's good. There's some classics in there. You never know. It might turn into songs.
Yep.
You never know.
See, here's what I'm talking about, books. I made this up. I showed people I made books up like this. I'm going to say, I'll take this off my screen. Wait a minute. Get a plain screen.
Hold on.
Oh, he did what he said he did before. He shut the X button down. He popped himself out. That's what he did. You see what he just did?
Hold on.
He did it again. Here he comes.
I hit the wrong button. I hit the X button again. You're supposed to hit the settings, not the
settings.
Yeah, no.
You made me laugh. I told you that's what you did.
Now I'm gonna have to go out for. Oh wait, I see him.
All right, so this is how you do This is how you do a songbook. 1 to 10. Just write them all down inside on side of the thing, and then you staple it up. You put a staple on this side, right on this side, and it's all set. It's all done.
Mm.
Say like this one too. This is all done too. Say from 1 to 10.
Mm.
And I showed everybody on the thing. I said, that's how you make your own book. You don't have to go to no place.
Okay,
You don't have to go to no place and get it done. You can do it yourself. No,
Jay, now you're a star. Hello, welcome to the star.
I didn't get dressed up today. I can look fancy now. I'm looking kind of, but
you look all right. You look.
Oh, look, dude, hold on.
You see that right there? That's it. I got the Tree of Life. I don't know if you can see it. The Tree of Life.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see it.
Show us again. You are a star now. Show us.
I can't even see the camera. It's just a tree.
I see it.
That's cool.
Tree of Life.
Yeah.
See that? Now
My lighting is bad.
you're a star, see? There you go.
These are all songbooks. All songbooks, ton of them.
Oh, the tons of songbooks you got
These
there.
are all
Dave.
the tons of songbooks. They all of them. I got more than I took a little bit out. That's all.
Oh, you got tons of them.
Hold on, let me grab my microphone.
Okay.
I dropped all my letter paper on the floor. What's the matter? Hell, man, get back in the box. Get out of here.
Okay, I'm ready for the road show. I'm finding it's a Bluetooth mic.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Ooh.
So I put my stuff back in. All back.
Let's take this show on the road.
Okay, let's take it on the road.
On the road.
We go. Take it on the road and there we go.
They show up with a notebook and a mic.
Going up with a mic and a notebook in hand. We're going on the road once again.
And the pastor, right? We'll be all right.
Yep.
Like that song, together again, holding hands, walking far,
Like,
up a hill,
The Three Musketeers, right?
on the face, no tears around, just happiness all the time.
one of my favorite hymn is that Old Rugged Cross.
Yeah.
I heard that too, the Old Rugged Cross. A hill far away, still an Old Rugged Cross. It was, Dodge and I wrote that song way back in the day. Yeah, you know what they
Did I
call
hear
that
drums?
right now? Duck. You imagine the Ducks playing that song? I ain't feeding no ducks.
Oh, playing classical. I was over at someone's house with playing classical music. My head was, I was sleeping on his table. Got mad and pounded. Wake up, man! I don't want to listen to classical music. I was
I like classic. I like classical, bluegrass,
Yeah.
country. I like that.
Oh, I like country music too, right? But he's playing. The thing was going. This is sound like a lullaby. So put me to sleep. He banged the table. If you're not going to listen to my music, why don't you go home? He said, "I'll be glad to see you later." Have a
Please,
talk."
don't talk about classical music. I'll tell you a story that I had a bunch that I bought for cheap, and I played it. I was sleeping on my chair or something. It bores the living hell out of me.
I like it.
My mother had this health aid coming in, so I gave her the CD. Said, "You can take these home. You can have them." Why? Because I take too many naps and they're playing. He started laughing and said, "It don't bother me that way." I said, "Bore the hell out of me. You can have them." Bach and Beethoven. I don't want to listen to that. I'm not.
I have this chair on. I have this chair. And I shouldn't fall asleep. And I tipped off the chair the one day. Right, I'm sleeping on it, and the chair went and threw me right on the floor. And the chair stand up and just standing there looking at, you got tossed off my chair. But I went on the floor and I woke up. I never did that again since.
Hey, Dave, you did it more than once. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, he had. It was just the funny part. He had this chair taped with duct tape, whatever it was, and he said not fall asleep on it. So break. So I fell asleep, and the chair was up in the air, and I was laying sleeping in it, right? So I looked at it, and I jumped off the chair. The thing came bang down the room. The thing snapped, and half my brother ran upstairs. Oh, no, you fell asleep on that chair, didn't you? I go, yeah, I told you not to, he said. That thing was broken in half. Every time I asked my brother, he saw it was snapped in half. So where was you? I was sleeping up in the air on the chair. I was really way up in the air on the chair, sleeping on it. And then I woke up and well, oh my gosh! I jumped out of this chair and the thing broke on the floor after I got out of it. It's like I was way up in a tunnel somewhere. I got out of it. The water started pouring out. But it was funny how I don't know how I did that. I thought I was going to fall off the chair if I sleep and it would break and I get hurt, right? But it didn't. It just took me up in the air and I was sleeping it. I woke up, I looked down and oh my gosh, there's the floor. I got to get out of here. I hope it don't hit me when I'm going down. I get out and it snaps. That was it for that.
It was crazy.
Are y'all close? Live close by each other?
Huh? Yeah.
Do y'all two live close?
He's
I live
above
up
me.
top and he lives down there. We're in the same house. Just I'm up in my bedroom. He's down in his bedroom. That's all.
Oh, okay.
He's above me, and I'm down here. I'm in the cubby hole of the house.
Oh, okay.
I'm up on the high part.
Space is space. Oh, I don't know if you heard this one. It was
All
when
right,
I was saying, look what the Lord has done for me. I am no longer who I used to be.
Yeah.
I've heard that before.
My bishop had said it. I just wrote it down.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's all the poems I got in this book.
I still want to write that. Go ahead.
The reason I put my poems away because they were like a bunch of sad poems, and I didn't want to keep reading that sad stuff. You know what I mean? So I had put them away.
I don't write sad songs. No, that was bad. I write them. I got a hint from a couple of country stars, right? So I write some sad songs. I don't know why, but I wrote them, right? And somebody wrote me, and the guy read them. He goes, "What the hell was this stuff? It'll make me cry if I read that. If I sang that, tears in my eyes." He said. I said, "Hey, I won't have tears in my eyes. I'll just sing it. Okay, I'll just sing it. I'll just sing when I get my keyboard if I ever get it done. I want to sing them. I don't care. And it won't make me cry. I just sing because I wrote them. Now, if I wrote someone else's, if I read something else, if I sang someone else's songs and I didn't write them, I cried in one of the songs. I got to stop. I had to stop doing it, Wayne.
Here's the verse. Proverbs 3:26.
Yeah.
For the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from being caught. Proverbs 3:26. Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. Matthew 4:19. And whatever you do, do it heartily as to the Lord and not to men. Colossians.
Right.
These are shirt designs.
Well, yeah.
If anyone keeps my word, he shall never see death. John 8:51. Who calls for the waters of the sea and pours them out on the face of the earth? The Lord is his name.
Where you reading that from?
From my design folder.
Okay, yeah, you got a lot of stuff in here.
His name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
Oh, yeah.
For a righteous man may fall 7 times and rise again. Proverbs 24:16. Be confident of this very thing, that he who has begun a good work, if you will complete it unto the day of Jesus Christ. Philippians 1:6. I make t-shirts, so that's one of the stuffs I make. The t-shirts, I make Christian t-shirts too, with the biblical verses on them.
Yeah.
And everything. So you want to see a shirt, Maria, want to see a biblical shirt that was made from a bolt and from a church flyer?
I'm gonna have to go out and so I can look at it because I won't be able to see it here because you're still on a photo. So I have to go out.
You see me waving to you?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably my signal.
Oh, okay.
But I do want to see it, so I'm gonna go out for for a while, and so I can watch YouTube and listen.
Oh, okay. I'll go get it. I'll go back and I'll go my student and get it. I'll come back.
Okay. Dave,
Yeah.
where are you? Like, do you be on Instagram or
I'm on
anywhere?
Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, because I can follow you there. I mean, because I have a lot of poet friends and stuff, but
Yeah.
they do it at certain times. But I like to message you and maybe figure out something about some poetry and stuff. Because
Yeah.
me and one of my friends, we used to go on Instagram, and we'll do like he'll write something and then I write something. It's like sometimes we just have different little
I
poetry
know what you
games.
say. Check out allpoetry.com. I'm on there.
Say it again.
Allpoetry.com.
Okay. Allpoetry.com.
You go on there, they give you your own website. You go on there. Only costs you one, but I only pay $6 a month on that. But
Mhm.
other people pay like I ain't paying $60. I ain't paying that much. I just got my own website, $6 a month, and that's it. I used to do a 14 or 15, but I cut it down to 5. I got it down to 6.
Mhm.
That's it. I ain't doing that no more. Whatever I can afford, I'm gonna pay $6. I ain't paying no $15. No way. And that way
Hey, the Lord.
you can go on there anytime and write what you want on. You can write religion, no one will touch them. Right? You're
Mhm.
protected. The owner won't let no one touch your stuff at all on there. So if you want to go make your own religion page, you can do that. Put your own site up there. So
Okay. I'll find out more information because I'm just starting to get out there. I like to be in the background. I don't like to be seen, like
okay,
just
so
out performing and stuff.
you don't have to put your
My
face.
friends.
Hey, you don't have to put your face on there. You just put a pet, a dog or something on there. So you don't have to put your face on. None of the people on there, some of them don't even put their faces on there.
Mm.
I do. I put my face on. I put my
Hey,
face
you should. Mhm. I
I
do.
mean,
I like because I like photography and photos and stuff. Like
yeah,
on my Instagram, I have a lot of my photos. And different other people like that I try to promote on there.
yeah.
But it's like a still photo. It's not like me on there on video.
Oh,
Well, I don't know.
a lot of people involve poetry. Some of them don't even put their photo on there. They just put a.
Hmm.
You don't have to put your photo on there anyway. I do because I've been there since 2008.
Hmm.
Since 2008, so I put my photo on there. So I don't care. I'm skinny and I'm like going like this. It's a nice little
Yeah, I'm
picture.
just.
I got exercise again and lose the weight and get back skinny as I was that picture on there. Put my weight down again. It's a lot of work. Oh my gosh. It'll be a lot of work when I do it. Once I do it, the weight will fly right off me.
Oh, I got a trick to it. You just gotta dance for like 3 songs straight, like twice a week.
I crack up the lady on where's she on? She's on TikTok or Instagram. Or she's dancing, right? She cracked me up. She goes, "You're a good dancer." Started dancing
Hmm.
on there, and I started laughing. I said how she was dancing, but when she got down to it, she can dance. She just flips, she stands on her hands and push up off the floor. That girl's in good shape. She can put her legs right around the neck, and I said, "Oh my gosh, I hurt my back and my legs, man." I said, "That hurts me, man. I couldn't do that." Yeah,
That's why I lost weight with the dancing because I all that like sit ups and push and stuff is like that was too much pressure on my head trying to lift
yeah,
all
but
this weight.
it really takes a toll on your back too. I
Hmm.
got an app
That's what.
machine. I got an app machine over my corner over there.
I put it on the Instagram page.
Using
The
that.
tree I made with Jesus all his names on it. So you look at your Instagram page and see it.
Yeah, got a lot of good stuff.
I put it on your Instagram page, Maria.
Okay.
It's a red shirt. It says Jesus' name. Oh, she dropped off. Maybe she's going to look at it now. That's that picture I made from the bulletin, Dave, of New England Baptist Church. Remember this one?
Oh yeah, I can have one of them shirts.
That's a bulletin.
Uh-huh.
That was the church bulletin. It's a church bulletin.
Oh, is it?
That's where that came from. That was a church paper bulletin, and I put it in the back a black stencil film, which I got it in my studio in my folder. That was a bulletin of a church bulletin,
Oh, the girls on now. Yeah.
and I made a shirt out of it and put the Lord's name on it. It
I
was
thought
size
he
shirt,
make all kinds of shirts. He does. He does a good job.
medium. I couldn't fit in this thing. That will again, but you know.
You will again, Wayne.
But this here is a shirt I made just for the fun of it. Now I made another shirt, right? Story.
All right, I'm
Hey,
gonna leave so I can see it. Okay.
I'm not going to show it off right now. The other one you'll have to leave. I'm just talking about it. I had 2 shirts. Now, Dave, you remember this, right? I made one shirt out of gold, right?
Yeah.
Made gold color, and this woman wanted it on the YouTube, and she said, "Oh, I want the shirt, and I wear it on your stream." I didn't care what she gave. She might have gave it to a relative. It's no big deal. It's only a shirt. So it disappeared, and I said, "What did you do with the shirt?" And she wouldn't say anything. So I said, "Oh, she must have gave it to a relative. It's all right." And then I got another one similar to that. It's in what color is that other shirt? And I think it's in I don't remember what color shirt it was. One was in black and yellow, made gold out of it, and one was in red, I think. I'm not sure. But it was only made up shirts I made just to sell a product. You know what I mean? I can't fit into it. It ain't my kind of shirt. It's too small for me. But it was made up as a shirt that for a prop to show people my work at the time.
Mm-hmm.
In the way, I guess it was a kid shirt. Yeah, it wasn't an adult shirt. It was like maybe medium or large or something. I don't know. But I have another one similar to that. It's in another color somewhere. I don't know. I can't remember. It's put away in the shirt in the closet somewhere. But that's the bulletin. That was the church bulletin. This one. I put John 3:16 on the back of the shirt, and it says, "For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in Him should not perish but have everlasting life." John 3:16. So, I didn't like that white ink. That white ink flaked when I used it. I didn't like that white ink. I got all kinds of stencils, all kinds of Christian shirts and stencil film, and I made a bunch of it up, and I put it away in a folder. I even got the original bulletin from that church thing I made that shirt out of. I still have it. It was from the church I used to attend. I still keep in touch with the church. I like to go back there again, but right now I'm not going to, but I will later on sometime. But I watch them on Facebook on Sunday morning. I try to watch them. And I'm not on my own channel preaching my own Bible from my own worship channel. It takes a lot of work to be a preacher. I wouldn't want to be I don't want to be a real minister though. It's too much work. It'll tire me. I'll be taking naps in the office. That's too much work to be a minister of a church. So thank you. I don't want it.
I used to do the choir and secretary and the usher.
I was a choir singer before.
Mm-hmm.
I even sang in front of the church, believe it or not. And I didn't like to go up there. I was like scared as anything. I did it anyway. I sang more about Jesus what I know. The song I transpositioned. I changed the voice on it. On the higher pitch.
I wrote one song to the Lord, but the way I put it in the
You know
thing.
what my favorite song is? How Great Thou Art.
Yeah, it says,
Mm-hmm.
I wrote this, right? Thank you, Lord, for watching over me, making me safe and keep me healthy. Thank you for the house I live in. Thank you for the shirt on my back, food in my stomach. Put a smile on my face, make me cheerful. Every day I wake up to a new day. I'm happy as can be having Jesus Christ in my life.
That deserves an amen to that one.
Amen.
Amen.
And see me listening to the poem, he said, I'm as happy as can be having Jesus Christ with me. That's like how I hear words. So, you know, it'd be like with the rhyme, but that's good.
I try to rhyme it, but sometimes I write it down and look at it. It ain't rhyming. What are you doing?
No, that was perfect. That was perfect what you wrote. But I'm just saying that that's like me, how I hear it. I be like, when I hear it, I be thinking it's. It rhymes,
Bible
but that was a
songs.
perfect.
You got a lot of
Bible,
Bible stuff, Wayne. You got a lot of Bible stuff there.
adventure songs. I burned these from cassettes. Praise songs. These were kids' ministry I used to do. Kids praise and scriptural songs. I got a bunch of them for cassettes that are in CD form now. I had the machine at the time.
Like what we did.
I did have a machine later.
I think one day I'm gonna have on my live stream. I was just sit there and read all my poems off, and nothing to sing and nothing. Just write, sing, read them off to everybody. Probably guy will get up and say, "Don't read them poems. Put some music on, sing your song." One lady said to me, right, putting poems on the lady said, "I like you." Then another guy said, "Hey, Dave Poem, sing a song, will you?" I put me to sleep.
You'll figure it out what you want to do. You know, God will put it together how to do it. You know, because you don't want to do something that it gets boring. Like on Instagram, it's a lot of poets. Come on, like maybe 1 o'clock every day, and they do poetry, but it's such a repetition. It's like it's not passion in it a lot. You know what I mean? So you'll find a combination of your skills and talents and put it together, and then you have a masterpiece.
This here, I was showing you. This is he wrote for a friend of his. And he's gonna go on a T-shirt. And he's gonna send it to a friend of his.
It's a funny. Here's a nice poem that one I wrote. It rhymes too.
Want to read it?
The whole thing. Go ahead.
He says, "Along comes a sister, along comes a brother. Stick together with a smile forever. They will have fun, having a laugh or two. Isn't that what a brother and sister do? I am happy having married my sister. She is happy having a brother like me. Along comes a sister with a happy heart. Along comes a brother with a happy smile. Stick together, having fun. To what can we do now? Enjoy being a brother and sister."
And you even have my name in it. You hear me? I had my middle name in it.
Yeah, but I wrote that song because she I want to show you something if I can find it. She had a nice mother, right? Let's see if I can find she had a really nice mother. I made her cry. I could have wrote a poem before she passed away. But she was sick, but I cheered her up a little bit. She had happy tears in her eyes, not sad tears.
I'm gonna print it on a T-shirt. I do T-shirts. I print them.
I was gonna print it on a T-shirt. I'm gonna send it to her because I got what I got for her. I got a songbook for her. I got sunglasses for her, and I'm gonna send her a T-shirt. And that's it, I think.
I'm gonna print baseball caps too, please. You know, we make some Christian ones too.
I think this is the one right here.
I'm doing a lot of stuff.
Here it is right here. I don't know if you can see this or not, because she said she has a nice mother's picture in here.
I don't think you see it on hers, right? You can't see it right when he shows it to you, right? Right, Maria? You can't see it, right?
I can't see neither one of y'all.
Oh, okay. So that means your camera's not working. You're on your phone, right? You're on the phone, right?
I can see myself.
All right, so when you get to see her, I'll show you it, all right?
I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out so I can see.
All right. So you can see it now?
Yeah, she can see it when she comes out. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was a lady.
That was a beautiful lady right there.
Yeah.
And her daughter and her, that one right there. That she knows what she did to me. So I was really getting down with her mother and stuff, and I was being friends with her. I mean, me and her were good friends. Like she was my brother. She was my sister. I was her brother. She said, "David, I never been about you, but I sent her a picture for her." She said, "Hope you're not a bad person." I said, "No, I'm not a bad person." I showed her I wasn't. What the hell is this?
That's good though.
Oh, that's Chris's thing. Yeah, I showed her that I wasn't a bad person, right?
All right, Maria, you could come back up. They show it to her now. She's in the chat.
All right, wait a minute. Let me just get it out again so you can
I'll
see it.
blow the picture up bigger so you can show it to her.
All right.
Let me blow you up. All right, here you go, Maria. I want to show you this.
This is her mother, Maria. And on the back, and there's her daughter and her mother together. And she was one happy lady. And she had a beautiful heart and everything.
All right,
Yeah,
Maria, come
she
on back
passed
up now.
away. And I know it. I talked to her mother. I said, how's your mother doing? Oh, she passed away, David. I said, oh my gosh. She said.
So come on back up and join us.
And I did send her a poem to her when her mother was alive. She started crying with tears, but it wasn't bad tears. It was happy tears. That's what that was. When she passed away, I was all upset because I didn't meet her, but to me, it had vibes through the letters I was writing to her. And she'd tell me every day when I got a hold of her what her mother was doing, and how she used to steal her donuts. She used to steal her donuts on her, right? She was sitting there, she left her donuts there in the coffee, and her mother would steal the donuts and eat them on her, right? Hey, did you eat my donuts? Yeah, they were good, thank you. And that wasn't for you, it was for me. Oh, sorry about that, but I ate them. They were good, she said. And they laughed, and she had more in the cabinet, so I took them out and ate them. But it was so funny the way she said it about them. Well,
you can come back up, Maria, if you want to. Come back up and join us. Just to talk.
they have fun and everything. I used to have fun with her and everything. I do still do. She just waiting patiently for her songbook, and I think I'm putting them on the bottom. We're getting the. What are we doing? We're getting her a box from the post office or something to put these stuff in.
Well, the t-shirt can go into that envelope. I think. I got boxes to put things. You want talking about?
Yeah. So I said, hello, Mary, from Plum Crazy. I call her house a Plum Crazy house because everything happens in the house. Because that's what her name is on all poetry, Plum Crazy, right? So I put Plum Crazy house. And of this package is a songbook under your name. I put it under her name. Sunglasses, a poem for you from me. Love from your brother David.
Marie, you can come back up if you want. The link's still in the chat. It's just crazy that life is kind of like a mystery.
Yeah.
Like we always talk about, that we don't know what's going to happen one day or the next.
Yeah.
And we don't know. Only God knows what's happened, what goes on in life. And unfortunately, we have like see, everything we have in life belongs to the Lord anyway. We don't own nothing we have. It's all His.
Yeah, everything, even these poem books I wrote are his. He gave
Everything
me.
we have is His. And none of it belongs to us really. We're only here for a short time.
We're just we're dust from the ground.
Yeah. Right. That's what we're all. Dust in the wind. That song, Dust in the Wind.
Yeah, I know. I said dust from the ground. That's when dust from the
I
wind.
was a minister that used to be in that group. I didn't know. Someone told me. There was a minister that used to sing in that group. It's kind of fun.
Smile on my face as I walk by this beautiful place on a beautiful day. What more as for? As I sip my tea.
My phone told me for a little bit. Hey, Dave, the sound needs to stop soon. That said,
I don't care about them. Supposed to start at 7:30, I think. What time is it? No, 8. It's already started.
I didn't keep track of one here though. But let's see. Oh wow.
What's the matter? I said, oh wow, what was that?
Let's see.
What, are you gonna get off? You're gonna watch them?
Let me see what the, see if they got the score here. Eight thirty they start. They started a while ago. Trying to find the scores here.
Wait up. Hey, one. Well, here a good one. Here's a good poem. Here's a good poem. Roses all around, growing from the grounds, from the garden outside. I see it from my eyes. The red roses, pink roses, very beautiful. It was a new day. It put a smile on my face as I walked by on this beautiful, I say day instead of place today. That's it. Oh yeah. As I sipped my tea, a lady was smiling at me. We sat a while and we talked for a while. I drank my tea while she drank her coffee. She told me she loves red roses and pink roses. That is my favorite roses. I pulled out some pink roses and she gave me a hug. Felt so good. She asked me my name. I told her it was Dave. She told me her name was Jennifer. I got so much stuff in here I wrote, and I don't know where I got it from. I wrote this one day. That was it. I know I gotta write more. Wayne, I gotta write more poetry. That's what I have to write more. Said more songs. I write so many songs to get it.
Yeah.
Keep writing songs. I'm going in the shower, and then go out and write it on a piece of paper. The night is here. Here's one. The night is here. She's nowhere to be seen. She never shows up at all. She don't really care. She said, I have a life to live. She said, I don't have the time for anyone. She said she will come over when she's good and ready. She will show up. Friday night she showed up. We were all shocked about it, but but she said I can only stay for a little while. No one really cared. We're glad she was gone. No, we're glad when she left, or something like that. That's a good song. I think if I put a keyboard, put some music to it, I can sing that song. Hey, I'm not talking about these songs. I'm taking these off and putting them away. Put these away too. I'm all right.
Hours, you believe that? We made 2 hours and 26
Wow.
minutes.
That's good. Might as well watch the Celtics, right, Wayne? Then watch.
Dale told me, I guess he didn't score yet, so he didn't show no scores.
I ain't going. I'm sitting there. I want to relax up my room today. I had enough of the TV today when I watched it. Well, I say I don't hate the sports, but I don't trust the Boston teams. I'm sorry.
I'll be right back. Let me go check on them. I'll tell you what
I don't look on my TV. You, because you check on them on your. Oh, you check them on your. I don't care. I'm gonna watch. I go down and watch them. I don't care. You know they're gonna beat them tonight. You're not gonna beat. They're gonna beat Cleveland tonight. Bruins are just 1-1 with them. I think it's 2-1.
They didn't start yet.
Well, what time are they gonna start? 9
Maybe,
o'clock?
maybe in a few minutes, I guess.
Yeah, right. You don't know what that's that TV station know what they're saying. They don't know what they're doing.
Even yet, but I'm just looking at I'm looking at cable, I'm looking at the TV with no voice. I got it on the cable on my computer. I can just look at it from here. It didn't start yet. Oh, maybe a few more minutes, Murray, and we'll get off.
Huh?
Nobody's doing anything right now, and you know that. So
Well,
they're,
leave.
start,
Well, leave.
they're not starting right now. I'm looking at them. Right now, they're not. They're starting now. You're on channel 5, Dave.
Oh, they're on channel 5?
Yep.
Okay, it'd be better.
They're on channel 5.
Just hope they don't get beat tonight again. Hope they play better.
I'm hoping so too. We can only hope, right?
I'm not gonna. They're gonna go on. As long as I'm not gonna stay up. I like to relax up here. So I don't want to stay up and down there all night and look at it. Oh, look, they missed. Oh, they're down by 20 points or something.
Oh, they're starting right now. Well, the guy's in tonight shooting, Dave.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
he's in there tonight. He's shooting in the basket.
Oh,
He's practicing. That guy that was injured.
oh yeah. He big. Is that that tall guy?
Yeah,
He's back in there.
he shows him shooting in the
England?
basket. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I gotta watch that then. He's back. I'm gonna watch it. You're welcome for tonight, man. For the fun time. You're welcome.
All right, everybody have a good night. We're gonna get off here now. We'll be back on Sunday again. I'll be back on. I'll be preaching on the worship channel, and I'll be on the regular channel tomorrow. So everybody have a great night, and God bless. And we'll see each other again on Custom Screen Prep.
Bye bye.